Hey everyone, I'm so excited today because, everyone's been talking about the new remove tool in Photoshop beta, but now it's out of beta, it's in alpha, it's now part of the regular Photoshop. So let's look at it, see how it works, and see if it's better than what it was in beta. All right, let's get into it. All right, so I just pulled up a shot that I was actually working on for one of my other courses coming up. And this shot here, there's a lot of things that we can actually remove. So let's try it out. Okay, let's see, what can we play with here? The first thing that we have to do is get the remove tool going. And that is right here. Instead of the patch tool, we're just gonna hold that down and you'll see this remove tool up here, okay? Right there. It's the one with the band-aid with the stars around it. That's the remove tool. You can also use the shortcut key J to get that going. And let me grab my lower layer here and let's see, what do we want to do? Just to test it out, let's start with something easy, like let's remove the A. Fairly simple. Okay, let's remove this red line. Okay, pretty simple. Now, there's two things with the remove tool that you can do. You can do it so that it calculates it out what to remove after you release the button, or you can get it so that you click here where it says remove after each stroke. You can uncheck that so that you can do something more like this, where, for example, if I wanted to get this part here and I also wanted to move it up and grab all the way up to here, I could do that without it actually doing the remove as soon as I let go of the mouse, right? So now that I've got that selected, I'm gonna press enter and see how it removes all of that. Actually, that's pretty good. It removed that entire column and left all the horizontal lines in place. Now, there are some places where the lines don't meet up nicely, and for that, you just run over it again, or at least that's how it was in beta. That worked out well. These two lines don't connect up really well. Let's see if I can fix that. All right, I'm gonna turn this remove after each stroke and turn that back on because obviously that's what I'm trying to do. Get rid of that. Now this line doesn't look that neat, so I'm gonna go over it again. Great. Okay, so that looks pretty cool. And I like how it does that, where you can fix a straight line by going over it again. Right here. There we go. Let's get rid of that part. Perfect. So it works just like it did in beta. I'd say it actually works a little bit better because I don't think I could have actually gotten that entire beam just using beta. So that looks good. Now, one image that I did have a problem with using the remove tool was this one here. You'll see that I've got this crane thing here and it goes behind all these bars. So that didn't really work out in beta. It created these lines that went all over the place and I had to Photoshop it by hand using the clone stamp tool and just getting that all back in. It was a real pain. But let's see if it does it here. To start though, I'm just gonna make it so I can see out the windows a little bit better. And if you are part of my real estate photography course, you will find this lesson in there as well on how to do window pulls. But as well, if you're just doing HDR and you want to do a window pull so that the photos look like they've been edited overseas, then this is essentially the technique that you use. You grab all your windows with a pen tool, and it's pretty simple here because it's just squared up, right? And from there, you make your selection and you would create a exposure mask and you just increase your gamma correction to the point where it looks oddly fake, right? That looks good. I'm gonna go Shift Command Option E to make that into its own layer. And now I've got a layer where you can see outside pretty well. And hopefully this will help the remove tool remove that arm. Okay, so this is the part that I had troubles with before. I'm going to turn off the remove after each stroke. And I'm just going to get that arm there. And see how it works. Okay, I think I've got everything there. Press enter. And boom. All right. Hey, you know what? It did it perfectly. All those straight up and down lines of the railing, perfectly intact. That's freaking amazing. Beta couldn't do this. Alpha can. So everyone, I would say jump on to the new Photoshop, update it, get it. But with one major caveat. Okay. Even though the remove tool works, it's great. If you have actions and you have droplets, some of those droplets will not work. They will come up with an error message. Like, for example, if you are using any of my exterior sky replacement actions, they will not work unless you reinstall them. What you will get is this error. Error was encountered while executing the droplet. Check the error log for details, right? So it will screw up some of your actions and you will have to fix those before you can use it fully. So that's the only caveat. So if you do have actions and you do have them in droplets, they may not work. So if that is important to you, make sure that you do this on a day where you don't have a bunch of shoots that you have to edit. Try it out, fix it, make sure that all your actions are working. And well, aside from that, have fun. If you have any questions, let me know. All right, bye. Thanks for watching. If you have any comments, questions, put them below and be sure to click on like, subscribe, and click on that little bell to be notified every time we put up new content. And I am happy to announce that our online real estate photography course is now done and it is ready for you. Just go to www.robmaroto.com and use a coupon code that is in the show notes here to get yourself a nice little discount. All right, see you later.